heard you getting into it with Miss Bell. Are you okay?
TT, my love, all will be fine.
Well, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I didn't go home with you after prom. I know it's not what either of us wanted, especially me. But it's family and...
Of course, mon amour. But since your family made it abundantly clear how they feel about my ancestral lineage, there is some Blossom family business I need to attend to.
Well, in the meantime, I'll keep working on Nana. I promise.
I know things have been somewhat strained since prom night interrupted. So, what do you say you and I take a mini vacation away from both of our families?
I say let's get this weekend started.
A copy of the Riverdale Register from June 12th, 1945.
A copy of the Blue and Gold, also from that same year.
This one's for Jughead. A Pop's menu from when hamburgers only cost 15 cents.
Baseball card of Ambrose the Rocket Pips, Riverdale's hometown hero.
Ew. A Red Circle comic book.
And lastly, a photo of 4 seniors. And it's written here that this was taken days before the boys headed off to war.
All of these items will be on display in the hallway for closer inspection during graduation week. And fellow seniors, enjoy your last day of high school!
Yeah, and homecoming, Kev.
What exactly are we waiting for again?
Just shout out to the pretty poison. I'll clean it out over the weekend. A lot of special memories with a lot of special people. Including my girlfriend.
We're so incredibly proud of you, Toni. The whole family is. You've honored the Topaz name.
Last to remember as we head into the future.
Oh, HBIC shirt. I found no one deserving of you. Therefore, toodles.
The pretty poisons were fun, but I'm gonna keep my serpent jacket. 'Cause I'll always be one at heart.
Finally. Tell you, and it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to Highsmith College.
I'm confused. Because it doesn't have cheerleading?
That, and it just doesn't feel right anymore.
If you don't go, I'm not going.
No, you must. You will thrive there. But I have to fix things here.
What are you talking about? What things?
The Blossom family name conjures a horror show in this town, and rightfully so. But now that I have control of the maple factory and groves, I have a chance to lift up this town and rehabilitate our Blossom family legacy. But I need to be here, or the damage was done.
If this is about my Nana, you need to get that out of your mind. She's starting to come around. Hell, she even asked me if we were going to be living in the same dorm room so she could send us care packages. That's progress, right?
Toni, you know I love you with every ounce of my soul. But I don't want you to have to choose between your family and me. And perhaps if I'm successful, you won't have to. And we can be together with their full blessing. But in the meantime...
Don't say it. I don't want to hear you say it.
Then you never shall.
How's Veronica doing? Hey, what about Cheryl?
It's cool, guys. As you know, after graduation, Cheryl and I broke up.
R.I.P. Shoni.
After I got back from Highsmith, I went to go check on her a couple times.
Hello, Antoinette.
Cheryl, I thought we could talk.
I'm afraid now isn't a good time. As you can see, we're in the midst of renovating Thornhill, and I've got my painting to finish. Perhaps another day?
Sure. Cheryl, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. Do I appear to be otherwise?
My mistake.
And? Did you go back?
I did. Not too long ago. But this time I wasn't Thornhill's only visitor. Hiram Lodge was there with his new right-hand man, Reggie.
Wait, Reggie's working for Hiram Lodge?
I will never sell you my maple groves, you vulgarian. Nana and I plan to be buried amongst those trees.
We can make that happen.
Goodbye, would-be usurper.
Business with Hiram Lodge?
No. He comes by every other week offering to buy my maple groves. But I'm really glad to see you, Toni. I wonder if you would do me the honor of letting me paint you.
Cheryl, no one's seen you in town in years.
Don't worry about me. Nana and I are just fine. There's no reason for us to leave Thornhill.
Okay. Well, after all this time, don't you want to hear about me?
Let's see. You graduated with a 3.9 GPA. You majored in social work with a minor in photography. And you did extensive charity and social work. Am I missing anything important?
Well, other than the fact I'm having a baby.
I'd heard that, yes. Congratulations, Toni. I won't be gauche and ask who the father is.
Oh, and I'm completely out and open with my family. We've talked about you, and they recognize and acknowledge everything you've done to make up for your ancestors' sins. And Cheryl, I think that they'd approve of us being together.
I'm so happy to hear that, Toni. But it's not nearly enough. The Blossom curse runs deep. I'm doomed to a life of unhappiness.
You think you're cursed.
Beloved TT, are you familiar with the Winchester house?
I've seen the movie with Helen Mirren.
Sarah Winchester came from a family of rifle makers, Winchester rifles. One by one, family members suffered painful, horrific fates. Cursed by the deaths brought on by their family's stock and trade rifles. Only Sarah survived. So she started to build a house. The Winchester house. And she believed that as long as it remained under constant construction, the curse couldn't consume her.
Is that why you're rebuilding Thornhill?
Toni, I'm glad you're doing so well. You deserve to be happy.
She didn't say another word. She just painted me for 12 hours, and when she was done, I left. And a week later, a package showed up in the mail, and it was my portrait.
She didn't keep it as a reminder of what you guys had?
I guess she didn't want it.
Well done, my dear. It's exactly like the original. It's a perfect copy. You've learned well.